All right, we're officially live. What's up, broker?
Yo, what's up, Abe?
Trying something new here. Trying a live stream here. I think so. Right now we're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, LinkedIn, which isn't necessary. I don't think anyone's.
Well, it is if somebody's hiring.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah. So if you guys comment, we could bring you in on the show. So wherever you're watching this, if you leave us a comment wherever, we could, we'll bring you in. We'll answer your comments.
There you go.
So Roker, first of all, welcome to the SLOB Show.
Thank you.
It's both of our birthday week. So my birthday was on the 4th. Yours was on the 2nd.
Yes.
And I thought we'd kick off the show because I'm curious.
I think we have the same question for each other.
Is it, what was your birthday meal?
Did you feast? Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So now my mom, of course, would have taken me anywhere, right? But since, number one, why would I pay all this money to get a meal that I'm not completely happy with, right?
Right.
So what do you think I told her to get? What would you guess?
Burger King or
No.
Jersey Mike's?
Of course, Jersey Mike's.
Okay.
So she came back with 10 giants from Jersey Mike's.
Oh, wow. And they're all gone already.
Yeah, well, they are, yeah.
Dude, she spent like $150 on you for 10 giants.
Could you see that comment there, Roker, from Ryan F?
Yes, thank you, Ryan F. Appreciate it.
Said happy birthday. I'm just messing with this. That's why I seem like a moron right now, right? Like a kid with a new toy. He's watching on Periscope right now, which is I
didn't even know Periscope still.
Well, it's Twitter. It's Twitter.
The last time I used Periscope was when we were at the Conor McGregor fight. And I went live on Periscope. That was like 4 years ago.
It's basically just Twitter, though.
Yes, right.
So, see, now we could, let's see here. Sorry, it's going to take me, I'm messing around with this stuff here. For instance, DS is saying he loves us. Thank you, DS.
Thank you, DS.
That's another listener from Twitter.
Awesome.
So anyways, okay, so not only did we get 10 giants for 6 people, which was wonderful because there's plenty of extras to eat later.
Right.
As you know.
She might as well have just gotten a catering order.
Well, I was looking into that,
because that's 40 quarters of a sandwich.
It's just too weird the way they set it up, though, I think. On their website. You can't really, it's just too hard to do anything. Now, wait, here's my question now.
Hopefully she got points.
Well, that's what I was saying.
Or even better, she put your number in and got you the points.
Well, see, that was the beautiful part, is because she used my shore points, so I got all the points on mine.
So it was like a double birthday present. You got the food and the points.
Well, wait, hang on now. So a lot of people are commenting on Facebook, but it's not showing up in my section here. What's up with that?
I don't know.
See, this is
I don't know. You act like I'm the techno guy here.
Roker, what's up with this?
Yeah, I have no idea. You probably need to reroute the router into the sub router.
Reroute it. Anyways, Brian, Regina, Glenn, we see all you guys, just so you know. But for some reason, I can't do one of these maneuvers here where I put you up on that. I don't know what's going on. I'll mess with it more as we go along here. But anyways, I got all the shore points. So that's
how many? That was. How many shore points is it?
I think it was 55.
Nice.
So, but see, now the problem was we should have went on a double points day,
which is Wednesday. They've been doing double points days on Wednesday for about 6 weeks straight.
So my birthday was Tuesday.
So if you had waited one more day.
Damn it. Hey, Mom, can we celebrate my birthday on Wednesday?
Well, see, here's what I do. I get the whole month because my birthday is so early in the month. I tell Claire that it's my birthday month.
So all month you guys are just eating.
So all month I get, all of the benefits of it being my birthday all month. Like, okay, so my birthday was on Sunday, but so on Monday I said, okay, I'm going to observe my birthday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not. So she literally wrote on the calendar, like, Roker birthday observed on Monday. So that I don't have to. So I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing any of that stuff on Monday. And so I'm working out on Tuesday.
Wait, hang on. Working out? What do you?
Well, I do laps around the house. I do.
Can you explain that really quick?
Well, all of my exercise equipment is now broken. So, wait a minute. Why is
going on there?
Wait a minute.
You got to turn the volume down there.
I know.
I think we're on like a 3-second delay here.
Oh, I get to hear you call me an asshole twice. So I walk around the house. I have like 3 lots. So I walk around each. I walk around the house.
Because you don't want to leave the house because of coronavirus.
I haven't left the house.
Yeah.
I'm on. I think this is day 143, 144, something like that. It's been 20 plus weeks. And so I'm walking around the house on Tuesday and I see people with garbage in the garbage cans are put out in the street. I'm like, I wonder if they're going to pick up the garbage today because yesterday was a holiday. And then I realized Monday wasn't a holiday. It was just my holiday. I just have such an ego that I was thinking that Monday was like a federal holiday and there was no garbage pickup.
I'm trying to fix the Facebook thing here. Most people are commenting on Facebook, but there's nothing I can do about it.
Well, I can see I went to Facebook, so I can see the Facebook.
Yeah, so we got Chris, Todd, Cue Ball, bunch of people. I don't know, whatever. We don't have to harp on the comments. It's just, like I said, it's a new toy here, so you get all,
Exactly.
You get all thirsty with it.
Hope you're doing well, Cue Ball. And yes, Todd, currently used to hang shirts. That's exactly right. My broken fitness equipment that I had been using. I mean, I used the hell out of it. I had a treadmill.
Here we go. I think I just fixed it.
Used that until it broke.
Here we go. Nice. There you go. Could you see the comments, Roker, on your thing on my screen?
I can see everything. I can see the chat.
You could see the chat from my screen on your screen right now?
Yes.
So like it says Brandon here, Brian, all that. You see all that?
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
So I had a treadmill, used that till it broke. And then I had a recumbent bike that also was an elliptical. So you can use it as a bike or you switch the pedals and use it as an elliptical. I used that as a bike until the seat broke. Then I used it as an elliptical until the elliptical broke. And so now I have to just be old school and just go outside and walk.
As Todd Michael says here, fitness equipment broken equals currently used to hang shirt.
Yes, that's what I was saying. So I have to I just walk around the house now.
Let's see. Yes. By the way, I'm no longer doing the morning show in Indianapolis or at KQX because of COVID. I lost both jobs.
I am no longer doing the morning show at the Loop.
I'm not doing that one either.
Yeah, because they changed formats 2 years ago.
Brandon said, "I'm very missed." Well, that's very nice of you, Brandon. That's what am I supposed to do? Nothing I could do about it. The quote COVID cuts. And by the way, Roker, I'm also no longer on the loop.
Yes, right, exactly.
Oh. So what did you have then? So I had Jersey Mike's, and then my mom made this delicious. She made this. It's a grape salad, right? It's a bunch of grapes with probably 15 pounds of cream cheese and sugar.
So kind of like an ambrosia salad, old school, which is basically a fruit salad with whipped cream.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's old school.
But it was delicious. It was very good. So I had all that stuff. And what else? That's about it. So tell me the feast that your wife made for you.
No, well, we did a bang bang. She went out.
Nice.
And got Calumet Fisheries.
Mm.
And
now you get that smoked stuff, right?
I did. Now Calumet Fisheries, that's where you and I went when we did JVO's podcast.
That's right.
We went to Calumet.
Pick that up.
And so I got fried shrimp, smoked shrimp, and fried catfish.
Mm.
And then she went to Harold's Chicken and got wings.
50 wings?
No, 8-wing dinner.
Mm.
So we had 2 8-wing dinners. I had 2 pounds of fried shrimp, a pound of smoked shrimp, and half a pound of fried catfish.
And then how many dipping sauces?
Oh, just, mild sauce and hot sauce.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. JVO just tuned in. I just tuned in and heard my name.
There you go. He just, whenever his name is heard, it just like his ears perk up. Like wherever he is in the world.
So I'm glad. I hate to keep harping on this, but this is the first time I've used this, and it seems to be working everywhere because I'm getting comments on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. So it's
there you go,
working everywhere. So that's good. If you have a comment, if you have put it this way, if you have a question, we will answer your questions as well. Okay, so all that fish that we ate with JVO that one time, which was disgusting watching you eat fried shrimp.
Appreciate it.
I mean, is it fun watching me eat?
Really? No, exactly.
Like, do you enjoy watching me eat stuff?
Black. That was the pot calling the kettle.
Now, Todd has another good comment here. He's saying, "What kind of a loser eats 8 wings?"
Okay, didn't you hear me say I had 3 pounds of shrimp also and half a pound of catfish to go with the wings? And these are, by the way, when you go to Harold's, you get full wings. These aren't like Wingstop where it's the drumette is considered 1, the flat is considered 2.
Yeah.
So
the flat.
So
I love people who use technical terms like that. The flat.
So it's like if you were to go to Wingstop, it would have been 16 wings. Right? It would have been 16 pieces of wings. 16. But these were 8 full wings.
And you ate what, 12 of the 16?
No. I had 8 wings.
No, you had 2 8 pieces, right?
Yes, one was Claire's.
I understand that. But okay. So that means you're not going to touch those?
I basically stuck to the shrimp.
Okay. So you got 50 shrimp?
I don't know how many were in a pot, but it was huge. It was huge. It was like in a container that like egg foo young comes in. It was like one of those giant.
So good.
It was filled. It was awesome.
Now, as you know, I recently had my gallbladder taken out.
Oh, that's right. Yes. So I'm sure they put you on some type of special diet.
No,
as a result,
a couple of
of
things.
Your surgery.
I mentioned this on the last SLOB Show episode, but my doctor, who looked like J.K. Simmons, right? That's the guy from Oz and from all the other shows we mentioned,
and the Farmers Insurance commercials.
Exactly.
Yes.
He said when he took out my gallbladder, "Oh, it was disgusting."
And I believe that 100%. Yes.
Like, what do you mean disgusting?
Yes.
Whoa, don't harp on it. I just mean like, there's some really easy ones to come out, and there's some that are just really disgusting. Like here,
he brought the interns in to take a look at it. So take a look at this. Bring your notebook. You won't see one like this every day.
Here's my question, Roker. Do you think that all the interns were like looking at my junk? Do you think they were? Because I'm wearing a nightgown with no pants.
Oh, that's right. Well,
how do you?
Is that what you worry about when you're in surgery?
No,
that they're looking at your junk while you're out.
Check out this guy's ass. Like what? You know what I'm saying?
I hope they don't screw the surgery up because they're so mesmerized by my junk. I hope they can concentrate.
But I mean, do you think? I mean, okay, so they're doing the operation, right? The guy said it's disgusting, so it's not like he just told me it was disgusting. You don't think he was?
He told the room. That's what I'm saying. He called everybody in. He said, "You got to take a look at this."
Like all the because it was Northwestern, and Northwestern is a hospital that they have a ton of interns.
Yeah, it's right.
It's a teaching
hospital, right.
So do you think he's like, all right, guys, this is a disgusting gallbladder?
Your gallbladder right now is in some display room at Northwestern under glass.
Yeah.
And you didn't know it at the time, but your gallbladder is going to help the next generation of doctors for the next 20 years. Yeah.
We've never seen one quite like this. This is what we would call a disgusting gallbladder.
It's like, I know you're working on a COVID vaccine, but come over here. You got to take a look at this. This is disgusting.
You know what I did discover, though, thanks to the hospital? Have you ever had... Do you ever eat like Italian ice?
Yeah, every now and then, sure.
Okay, so because they make them where they sell them in little containers, and there's Lindy's makes them and Luigi's makes them.
Right, you can buy them at the store. Yeah,
they sell them at Jewel, Mariano's, everywhere.
Right.
You got to get the Lindy's black cherry, delicious.
I'll check it out.
Oh, you only handle meat? Like you're not willing to do anything?
Well, no, I mean I'm not a huge Italian ice guy.
JVO just said they they shellacked Abe's gallbladder and mounted it on the wall.
They did. I'm sure they did. It's like the Hollywood Walk of Fame. They're going to have you come and put your handprints next to it, sign it with a stick, sign the concrete, sign your name next to it. Oh my
God, is that Abe Kanan? Don't we have his gallbladder under glass? Yeah, this is the guy who had the disgusting gallbladder that we were telling you about. It's really disgusting.
Students, we have a special guest today in class.
So that's the question, though. I mean, okay, you know the way, like I've always said, if you and your wife had a sex tape, I would watch it immediately.
Wow.
And it's not just because it's you.
You call me deprived and a degenerate.
Scott Smith said they were probably small. He said there were probably small bits of Jersey Mike's paper stuck to your gallbladder.
They should have, just as a tribute to you, they should have wrapped your gallbladder in Jersey Mike's paper and tried to stick it in that long sleeve bag.
Yeah, what if they wrapped
just as a tribute?
Yeah. Like, what do you, doctor, what are you doing? Oh, as a tribute, I'm wrapping his gallbladder in Jersey Mike's paper.
You should have gotten shore points.
I should have got my gallbladder Mike's way. I have my gallbladder Mike's way. So here's what's messed up. So I just lost my job, right? I'm doing 2 morning shows every day.
Right.
I did an Indianapolis morning show. I did it from Chicago. I'd wake up at like 3.
See, first of all, that just proves that you're not black. I know that we had a HR person think you were black. That just proves that you're not black. You had 2 morning shows.
Well, maybe because they thought I was black.
And, well, I'm saying I can't get 1 morning show. You had 2.
So,
or they thought you were black and they were doing a bang bang with you. They were trying to fulfill their
Yeah, the
Indianapolis quota and their Chicago quota at the same time.
They're like, no, this Abe Kanan, we think he's black.
Right.
We need one black person at each station. So
and we need an Italian and an Arab. So just put him down as all three. And I kind of think he has titties too. So put him down as a woman as well.
Yeah.
And we'll just check all the boxes. I don't know how you lost that job, bro.
Yeah, he's transgender. He's black. He's Middle Eastern. He's Italian. So the story really quick was when I worked at the Loop, the HR lady, for some reason I was marked down as African American, right? So I went up to my manager and I'm like, hey, ha 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 ha. You know, they made a mistake here. It says I'm African American. He's laughing. He's like, oh, go talk to her. I'm sure it was a mistake. So I went upstairs and I said, hey, you have me marked down mistakenly as African American. And she said, you're not black?
And then you got an immediate pay raise. People started treating you with respect.
No, I should have left it. And then I changed it. So then now that I'm no longer black, they're like, oh, get rid of him.
Now you're solid. Now you're in like Flint now because you're not black.
Chris Bache just said, let's marinate Abe's gallbladder in Harold's mild sauce.
There you go.
I have to say,
we'll put it. Chris Bache will put it in. We'll put it on some white bread with some slaw.
That's one thing
and we'll have it that way.
One thing we know for sure is I bet my gallbladder is probably like what's that? Is it Kobe beef? Not Kobe. What's Wagyu?
Same thing. Kobe is from Japan. Wagyu is anywhere else.
Big price difference. Wagyu is way more expensive, right?
Kobe is the most expensive. It's like champagne. It's like actual champagne can only come from the Champagne region of France. Other than that, it's sparkling wine. Kobe beef can only come from Japan. Other than that, it's Wagyu.
Okay, so
even though it's the same process, same everything.
My gallbladder had to be the most delicious tasting piece of anything.
It was like foie gras. It was like,
exactly.
Yes, it's so rich.
Like you said, some white bread, some Harold's mild sauce, some slaw,
mild sauce, salt and pepper.
You ever if you go to what's it called, Alinea?
Yeah, all the time.
No, but you know what I'm talking about, right? With
yes. I know what you're talking about.
So you go to Alinea and they're like, this is the gallbladder of Abe Kanan. It's only Friday only. Only Friday we're doing this. It's Abe Kanan gallbladder, and it's like a little tiny piece with
it's just a little, right, with some microgreens.
Yeah.
And yes, exactly. What Grant Atkins can do with your gallbladder.
He's like, I need it. I must have Abe's gallbladder.
That's exactly right.
So anyway, so this is a really interesting time to lose my two jobs because the minute I lose my job, they get rid of the $600 a week unemployment.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, I know they're bringing back some version of it, but what kind of garbage is that?
But who knows when it'll be brought back? Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, man, why couldn't I have lost my job 6 months? Because I want to get in on that.
What did they tell you? COVID cuts?
Yeah, yeah. Well, whatever. I don't want to get too much into it because
because they might hire you back. Yeah, don't burn any bridges. Rule number one, man: don't burn bridges.
Not that. I want my severance money.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, still waiting for it.
Let's not get too crazy here. But
gotcha.
Whatever. It's fine. Whatever. It was because of COVID cuts. That's fine. But I want that $600 extra a week. I deserve it. Like, why couldn't I have lost my job 3 months ago?
Why couldn't you have fired me in March? That's what you're saying.
I want in on that.
You got 1 week to go in the payments, and that's when they let you go.
I mean, it's not like so the total would be about $1,000 a week to do nothing.
Boy, Mitch McConnell would love you. This is what we're talking about. He doesn't want to work. He just wants $600 a week.
No, I want to work. See, I've been working nonstop, and I've paid in so much money. Don't I deserve, if I'm going to be on unemployment for a little bit, I want that extra money. What is this?
No, you're right.
I mean,
it's still going on, and more people unfortunately are going to lose their jobs because this thing's getting worse, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I think I deserve that $600.
Well, do you know who your congressman is or congresswoman?
Nope.
All right, then. Way to stay engaged.
Do you know who yours is?
Mine is.
Oh, you don't even know either.
No, it's Danny Davis.
Oh, okay. I'm sure he's going to do a lot of good work for you.
Well, he's been there for like 20 years. So.
Oh, okay. So he hasn't done anything.
Well, what do you mean he hasn't done anything?
Well, what's he done for you?
What has anybody done for me?
Oh, so who's responsible for your ridiculous taxes on your house?
That's every politician for the last 30 years, because all they do is kick the can. Yeah. And then somebody new gets in and goes, oh, we're bleeding money. We need to raise taxes.
Why do you and like Kim Kardashian pay the same amount in taxes on your house?
I'm sure we don't. She probably pays less.
That's what I'm saying.
She probably pays less. Yeah.
Yeah. Like why do you and Bill Gates have the same tax bill?
Yeah. And I still haven't. Now, actually, I got it. The taxes aren't due. They were due on the 3rd, actually.
Yeah.
But there is a grace period this year. So they're actually not due until October 1st.
Oh, okay. It seems like you always have taxes due, though. You're always like, my taxes are due tomorrow.
They're always due every 6 months.
I know,
but property taxes are due. Plus, I owed income tax this year.
And why do you always have the bill with you? Like, no matter where we are, we could be out at a bar and you pull it out of your pocket. Yep, check this out.
Well, it's
I owe another $17,000.
I'm going to get my money's worth. I got to pay that much money. I'm going to get my money's worth.
Man, but yeah. So I would like to at least get even if I get a job pretty quick, which I'm looking pretty hard for another job. I thought I had one lined up, but more COVID issues.
Well, my problem is I can't leave the house. That's hampers things.
Yeah.
In the ability to get a job. It has to be something that I can do from here. Now, I do a syndicated morning show that goes out to a bunch of markets that I do hear from the house.
Yeah.
But it doesn't pay much.
Yeah.
It just keeps me sharp.
Yeah, it keeps you able to eat Jersey Mike's, Harold's, and everything.
Right. Well, right. When they hired me, I said this would just be bail money. What I said. Under normal circumstances, this would be bail money.
Yeah. Here's your bail money. Okay. What kind of negotiation was that? Were they like, all right, here it is. Take it or leave it. This is all we have. We don't have much.
See, what are you trying to do to me now? What are you trying to do to me?
Do you ever see?
I got the whole we're building, and hopefully in a year we're building.
It's such bullshit.
And hopefully we'll be doing this. A lot of good things are coming on board, and hopefully we'll be doing this and we'll be doing that, and there'll be lots of opportunities for this, lots of opportunities for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the speech.
I know the game. But it's like when we're in radio, there's a job page on some of those websites, and it's like, we don't have any money right now. It's like, go fuck yourself. And listen to me. If you're a radio person and you put something out that says no money now, fuck yourself.
It's okay. Way to sell it.
Exactly. Oh, it's great for your demo tape. Do you know every moron kid could do a podcast or a radio show right now on YouTube?
Exactly.
Are you kidding me? You don't.
Hello, ding. Right.
Yeah, I don't need to have a credit in Poughkeepsie, New York. Oh, I'm on the X in Poughkeepsie. What?
Oh, never mind then.
No one gives a shit.
Well, yeah.
You're better off just being do you ever see people on YouTube or TikTok? They're making $50,000 a week.
I know. I don't understand it. I'm not there yet. I don't get the social media influencers that are making tons of money doing I don't know what.
What are they doing?
My wife was getting pissed at me because we're watching commercials, and it's one commercial's for this family that's got twins, but she's about to have triplets. There's another one that's like got 18 kids. There's another one. She goes, we should have a show. And I said, yes, but we'd have to do something.
Yeah, exactly. You actually would make a pretty good reality show.
Well, I don't do anything.
Well, it's like,
what are they going to do? Watch me sit around in my underwear, watch the Food Network?
When you do those laps around your house, your property, as folks like you like to say, people with big areas of land, my property.
Yeah, the compound.
When you're walking around the compound, what are you wearing? You're not just wearing your boxers, are you?
I'm wearing this. I wore this. I just came in from it.
So that's not smelling too good, is it?
Actually, well, it wasn't too bad out there.
I guarantee it doesn't smell that good.
Well, no, it's not. No, because this week has not been bad. When it was 90 and humid and it was awful. But this week, and I'm right by the lake, so it's kind of cool.
It looks like you're about to stand up, I believe.
Well, I've got the wicking shorts on and the wicking shirt on.
Wicking?
So, yes, moisture wicking.
Oh, jump, so I can see the shorts.
I'm not going to jump. Am I crisscrossed?
I can't see the shorts. Now you're frozen. Oh, there we go. Nice.
There we go. Tap out shorts.
Oh, wow. So you're the guy who still wears those?
Well, they were like, I think I got them at Kohl's for like $2. Like, you know how Kohl's will have that 90% off page? You're looking at it.
Claire comes home with like 7 bags. You're like, how much money? And she's like, $31.
Yeah. This is a Kohl's Cash clearance wardrobe that I'm wearing right now.
I think I stopped going to Kohl's when they cut a piece of my ear off when I got a haircut there.
You got a haircut at Kohl's?
They used to give haircuts at Kohl's when I was a little kid. We used to get our haircuts there. And they cut a piece of my ear off.
Well, what did you expect?
They had like a bar.
What did you expect? You went to Kohl's and got a haircut.
No, wait, hang on. I didn't go. I was like 8 years old. My grandma took us there.
Had they not heard of a barber shop? I understand if you went to Kohl's and like Sears used to have the photo studios and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I understand that. Haircut?
I swear to God. And they cut a big piece of my ear off and it was just gushing blood everywhere. I was like 7 or 8.
Did they give you Kohl's Cash?
They didn't give me anything. They put a piece of Scotch tape on my ear. And I'm missing a piece of my ear.
Wow.
It was actually cut in half. Like there was a cut. I don't know how it healed. I don't know what happened.
Wow. Well, that's probably why they don't cut hair at Kohl's anymore.
Exactly. I mean, that's the last day.
Yep. You ruined that.
So we're going to have to close down the barber shop. We can't be cutting people's ears off.
Thanks a lot.
And I'm the only one, and I don't have a scumbag family that just sues like, there's some people that just all they do is sue, right? I could have easily sued Kohl's, but we're not.
There's a reason to sue if they cut your ear off.
Well, they didn't cut
a part of your ear.
Both of my beautiful ears, actually, nice lobes and everything.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I have small ears.
Yeah. You wait. Let me see. Are your ears connected to the face?
Are my ears connected to my face?
Hang on. This is going to make that noise again, but see how I have these beautiful lobes?
Gorgeous.
Listen. You could hear that? Wow. Do you have those ears that just are basically glued to your head? Let's see. No, you have some lobes.
Yeah.
I can't really see, unfortunately.
Well, because I'm black. That's why.
Could you shine your flashlight on your cell phone on your ear?
I don't. Yeah, right. Where's my? Yeah, give me my cell phone flashlight and show you my ear. I can't think of. I mean, bad enough. I feel sorry enough for the people that are watching this. But right now, Roker and Abe are showing their earlobes. If you're listening to this must really be.
Hey, Raspa, very nice. Happy belated birthday, Abe. What's up, Kenny? It was also Kenny's, and Kenny, by the way, is Roker's real name.
Shh. Plus, usually only the ladies call me Kenny.
Kenny. It is funny how like the people that don't really know you call you Kenny like a gotcha. Like when people call Turd Jeff. Oh, what's up? Yeah.
It's like the people who call Kid Rock Bob.
Oh, I know Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Yeah. Who's Bob? Oh, Kid Rock. Then why didn't you say Kid Rock, asshole? It's like people who use big words just to use them. They don't even really know what they mean. They just work them in.
Right.
Just say the word that everyone will. Like, do I really have to Google when I'm having a conversation with you?
Well, I try to stay off Facebook because there are a lot of people that I'm related to by marriage who are doing things and saying things that I don't agree with at all.
Wait a minute, you're saying
and
that
we'll just leave it at that.
My wife has relatives that are talking about how great it is to not wear a mask?
I'm not going into it, but the language that they are using is not things that people say in everyday life, which lets me know that they're just getting it straight from talk radio and news channels and stuff like that, because people don't use these terms and don't talk that way.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's like
when I'm talking about a rhino, I'm talking about a rhinoceros.
Yes.
I'm not talking about a Republican in name only.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well,
so
the problem is that if you watch, I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. If you watch cable news all day, you're going to turn into an asshole.
You're going to turn into something, right? I don't watch, and I don't watch any of the opinion shows. I watch a lot of news.
Yeah.
But most of that stuff is opinion shows, and opinions are not news. They're opinions.
Well, that's the problem. People are confusing opinions and news.
And so they take what people are saying on these opinion shows as fact. You know what I mean?
Oh,
and then it just drives me crazy.
Yeah, I heard some facts from Hannity today. Well, that's an oxymoron. You're not going to hear any facts from Hannity. But again, let me say this. Joe Biden has dementia. He's one of the worst candidates ever. But Trump is so bad, I'm being forced to vote for Biden. That's how shitty he is.
All Joe needs to do is Joe stays in the basement.
What did he say today?
Right.
He
comes out, talks for like 2 minutes. That's it.
Did you see that comment that he made today?
I did not, but
okay. So he's
famous for those. He's been doing that. I mean, you can't say that that's dementia, because he's been making Uncle Joe remarks for 30 years.
I think I could pull this up here. You got to see this. This is just this is unbelievable. Okay, let me. I wasn't prepared for this, of course.
Well, don't pull that up and not pull up Trump calling Yosemite Park Yosemite.
I'll pull that up too.
Twice.
Hang on. All right. So, oh wait, hang on. All right, let's see here. Now, I could share this. Let's see. Hang on.
This is the SLOB Show, by the way.
Yes.
We'll get back to the.
All right. So here's Biden.
Okay.
Listen to what he said.
No, but most people don't know.
Hang on.
Yeah. Yes. And by the way, what you all know, but most people don't know, unlike the African American community, with notable exceptions, the Latino community is an incredibly diverse community.
He basically said, all black people think the same. That's what he said. He goes, unlike the African American community, with some exceptions, the Latino community is very diverse. So, like, in other words, very politically different. But you black people, you all think the same. What a moron! This is the guy that and this shows you how shitty things are. That's the guy I'm being forced to vote for. That's how bad it is. A guy with dementia who's a complete moron, I have to vote for him. That's how messed up things are.
Well, that's who you chose. That's who was chosen.
I wasn't even going to vote for him. I was going to just do a write-in for Bernie, but things are so bad right now. Now I'm being forced to take that. But anyways, we're not here. We're here to talk about, stuff like what, let's see, what did I just see here? Where was it? Oh, here it is. How many tokens to see Roker's ears? That's from James Van Alstyne.
Wow.
How many, Roker?
How many tokens?
Yeah. What's the price to get a good glimpse of your ears?
Wow. Let me think about that for a minute because I need some tokens. Everybody has a price. Make me an offer.
So besides the birthday dinner, how's your eating been? Like you're doing a 2-hour walk every day, right? Or
not quite 2 hours. I set out to do 90 minutes, and I usually end up doing 100 minutes.
Wow!
Like today, I did 100 minutes.
But how are you losing weight?
I don't know because I don't weigh myself.
Do you eat?
Of course, I eat.
I mean, are you eating a ton? Like, do you still eat the way, like those meals? Like you just had that bang bang meal you had was just ridiculous.
I try and eat well during the week, and then
what's well?
Well, prepared foods, like not fast food, not carry out.
Okay,
during the week, and then usually on the weekends we try and support local restaurants.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's say it's a Tuesday and you want to eat well. Go through the whole day's menu.
Well, usually I eat twice a day because I usually I haven't even eaten yet today. This is the time I would be eating. After I work out.
Well, 3:13 p.m. You normally don't eat anything till 3:13 p.m.
No, normally about 2. Like once I'm done with my workout, and then I'll do my show, and then I'll eat lunch, and then I'll eat dinner like whenever that's ready, 7, 8, whatever.
So what's the first meal?
The first meal is lunch. I don't have breakfast.
What is the lunch?
It's usually leftovers from dinner the night before.
Okay.
And if I don't have leftovers, I'll make a sandwich or something. Or
with mayo on it?
Of course.
Nice.
Of course.
It's funny because my brother was over and he was all mad. He's like, why do all these have mayo on them?
Because mayo's delicious.
Exactly.
That's why. They probably all had extra mayo on them.
They did.
Yeah.
Because that was my request. It's my birthday.
It's your birthday. You can have it any way you want.
Oh, sorry. We didn't have one for you with no mayo.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, no.
And then my other brother's like, God, did you get them all Mike's way with that oil and vinegar? That makes me sick.
Well, see, I have them do the Mike's way on the side. So they'll put the oil and vinegar in the little containers.
Oh, so it doesn't get all wet.
So that way the sandwiches don't get soggy.
See, I like them soggy.
Well, I don't. So
I like everything wet.
I bet you do. Now, which one did she go to? The one in Oak Park?
Oak Lawn.
In Oak Lawn, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Claire went to the one when we had Jersey Mike's last week. She went to the Oak Lawn one.
That's a pretty good.
So she drove from Hyde Park to Oak Lawn just to get Jersey Mike's.
That's not the closest one to your house, is it?
The closest ones are downtown, but they're all crappy.
In what way are they crappy? They're more expensive. I know that.
They're more expensive, and there is no chance of you getting extra meat or cheese or any of that kind of stuff.
They put the 4 slices of turkey, and that's it.
Right.
And this is me. When I see that, do you ever see when they spread out the meat to make it bigger on the bread?
Yeah.
I want it flipped in half and then fill the whole bread up.
All of the Jersey Mike's in the suburbs that I've ever been to are much better than the ones in the city of Chicago. And there are not many in the city of Chicago. There's like 4.
Yeah.
And 3 of them are downtown.
Yeah.
So they, you know, they want to get that lunch crowd. You know, they just like a assembly line, just put them
That
out.
one off Michigan, the manager is such a dick. Like he actually took meat off my sandwich.
See, now
I'm like, what are you doing?
and you can't put that meat on another sandwich. So he took meat off your sandwich to throw it in the garbage.
Breaking news here from Glenn. He said the best Jersey Mike's is in Blue Island on Western. What? But Glenn, more information. What's the exact? Where is that exactly?
Well, Glenn, of course, the best of everything is in Blue Island. So, duh.
I didn't even know I didn't even know they had any chain restaurants in Blue Island.
They have that liquor store.
Oh yeah, Zorbakus or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, right. That's famous liquor store. Really good liquor store.
And what else?
But he's proving my point. He's proving my point that the better ones are in the suburbs. I think I went to one in.
Is it Corbakus?
I think that sounds right. That sounds about right. So I went to one last year in southwest suburbs, far south suburbs. I was golfing, and I had. What's up, Josh? Hope you're doing well.
Who is that? Josh Kurbis?
Yep.
What up, Josh?
And I said, I have a birthday.
Oh, yeah. It's Corbakus. Korbakas. That's it. 127 Western.
So I can't remember which suburb I was in, but I was out pretty far. And I'm like, I have a birthday coupon for, a free sandwich and a drink. But I can't find the email. And she goes, that's okay. I'll give it to you anyway.
And I know you found it and then went to another Jersey Mike's.
I'm like, right? What is going on here?
Oh, Glenn is saying right about 127, so it must be right by that liquor store.
So you could do a bang bang liquor store and Jersey Mike's.
What are the odds of the only two places we know in Blue Island are right next to each other?
That's true. And isn't there there's a minor league ballpark around there too?
In Blue Island?
I think it's in.
Are you thinking of the dogs?
No. There's one in the south suburbs.
Oh, what's this now? Oh, Chicago Heights.
That's way too far. That's way too far, Danny.
You want a real
can't go to Enzo's in the Heights. That's a pretty good haul for me.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to do that, I might as well go to Milwaukee and get some sausages or something. That's a haul.
Yeah.
I might as well get some Usinger sausage from Milwaukee. Crestwood, thank you, Brian. That's where the minor league ballpark is.
Oh,
Crestwood.
okay. Well, that's not even close to Blue Island.
I think it is.
Blue Island's much further east. Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I guess it's close enough. I guess
they're probably about the same. At least for my house, they're probably about the same.
Do you remember about pretty much exactly a year ago today? You and I did some shows at Will Rock, and we were we moved to Gurney, and they were like in Kenosha. So we went after every show. We went to that grocery store and bought like big bags of cheese curds, and like sausages, and all kinds of shit.
We went to, I can't think of the name of that store now.
It's that big grocery store.
Yes, but we'd go there it'd be 2 a.m. and we'd get cheese curds, and I would get like caraway cheese and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
and then it was cash, and then I'd have $50 worth of stuff. We check out and they go, "Oh, it's cash only." Cash only.
Anyone
at a grocery store?
If you do cash only, it's of course you're trying to cheat the government, right?
Yeah, they don't want to pay those credit card fees.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with small businesses usually do that. Like mom and pop restaurants go, okay, well you need to Woodman's is the name of it. Thank you, Chad.
Oh, okay.
The name of the grocery store. Usually, like if you ever see a place, you go to a little mom and pop, and they say, well, you need to order at least $10 to put it on a credit card.
Which is
That's
fine.
because they're getting charged, X amount for every transaction. So it's not even worth their while.
What kind of asshole puts $3 on a credit card anyway? Oh, you do?
Hello? Whatever. I mean, if you're going to start the sentence with, what kind of asshole does this? I'm pretty much going to raise my hand for whatever it is you're talking about.
What's that shitty plant behind you?
Okay, that shitty plant behind me is about 80 years old.
Okay, here comes some.
Thank you very much.
Story. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. my mother's.
See, I knew a sob story was. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even said it.
There's actually 3 of them in here, and then there's 2 more that we've cut, and they're outside getting some sun. So,
if you're listening to the podcast version of this, if you go on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere,
there's a plant behind me.
That's your mom's plant?
Yes, this plant.
Alive.
This plant has been in my house for my entire life.
Has anyone insulted it before today?
No one's ever insulted a plant before, Abe. No one has. I really haven't. People usually don't see the need to
What's that shitty
insult plants just out of the blue.
Let's see. Wait, move to the side a little bit. Let's
Why?
see.
So you can talk shit about my plants?
No, first of all, can I get a good look at it? How you said that's a 50-year-old plant?
That is the plant originally much bigger than that. I mean, I literally have 3 of those in this room. They're all the same plant.
But you cut it down every year or so or something?
You cut it down and you reseed, you put it in a new pot, or you take a part of it and you put it in a new pot and grow some more. Yeah, that plant, I mean, I could probably find pictures of myself when I was 5 years old, and this plant would be in the picture.
I'm just trying to figure out of this plant. How is it still alive? Because anytime I've had any kind of...
Well, you know what, Abe? You water it every now and then. You give it some sunlight. You'd be amazed. Abe has got a dead cactus just off camera.
Like, what's that shitty plant behind you? And then there's a sentimental story about it, of course.
That's right. Chad Taylor just asked if that plant was in the episode of Chicago PD when my house was in it. Yeah. No, but my giant lava lamp was.
That's right.
They went, oh, this is going to be, because my house was on an episode of Chicago PD, and it was a place where pimps and hoes were hanging out. Yes, and I was a drug dealer, right?
And they didn't change anything in the house except for leather couches.
They brought in like some different couches. It looked like, Shaft's apartment, right? It looked like they brought in like some old like leather couches and like, hanging lamps with domes on them and stuff like that. They literally, they put lines of cocaine down on the table. Stuff like that.
Vito wants to know if you're growing weed.
I am not growing it because I think it's too difficult. I don't know how to grow it.
You legally could grow 2 plants, right?
I could grow 2 plants, yes, I think.
And you have the medical marijuana card, which is, by the way, much better than not having it.
Oh, because now the recreational tax is like 40%. It went up again.
And yours is what, like 10%?
It's like 3%.
Mm.
As a matter of fact, most places just Greengate, Chicago on the north side, they just factor the tax into the price. So whatever you end up paying, you just end up paying.
So when you get your medical stuff, you're getting it almost at cost.
Pretty much.
Well, not cost.
Well, not at cost, but you're getting it 40% cheaper than if it was recreational.
But
you're not paying that 40% tax.
You pay $300 what, every 3 years, is it?
Yeah, I think it was $300 for 3 years. Yeah. I kind of compare it to the TSA pre is kind of what I compare it to.
Yeah.
So how you can, cut the lines at the airport. You don't have to take off your shoes. You don't have to take the laptop out of your thing. So that I kind of compare it to that.
And then how often do you buy weed? Once a month?
Well, since we're in a pandemic, no.
Oh, like
but
once
I will admit that I was going there more than I thought I would before the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
I found myself in the neighborhood a lot. I found myself close enough.
So if you
just stop on by and see what they had.
And what did you say was wrong with you? That you had like depression or something?
No, I have chronic pain.
Oh, that's right. Chronic pain.
Well, that's yes, which I like to say chronic pain. But yes, I have chronic pain.
But and
I do have chronic pain.
You're talking about your wife?
Oh!
You're actually her chronic pain.
A little bit, yeah, exactly. She put me down as her ailment.
Exactly. Yours is chronic pain. Yeah. Hers is Ken Smith.
Yeah. What? And so, what exactly is bothering you? She just points to me.
Yeah.
This guy.
They're like, oh man, we're gonna prescribe you double.
Exactly.
You could get 2 pounds a week. 2 pounds of weed a week. Claire's a good chef. Can't she make like pot brownies? And can't we start selling them?
First of all, that would be illegal.
Oh,
for her to make them and sell them.
Well, we could make them, right?
She could make them, yes.
And then we could sell them on the DL.
Okay, see, you still are saying, okay, do you understand that people can hear us? Do you understand this? So even if you go, oh, she can sell them, right? I'm like, well, that's illegal. Oh, she can sell them on the DL. No, that's still illegal. Oh, okay, how about this? How about she sells them? Okay, you're still saying she sells them. Can't do it.
This is great from Glenn here. Taking chronic for chronic pain. That's clever.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Mike checking in. What's up, boys? What's up, Mike? Tons of people. I mean, I can't go to all
yes.
these.
Thank you to.
There's too many to.
Just a quick plug. If you go to Roker Radio on iTunes or Spotify, I did 2 podcasts from a dispensary. So the first one is with the owner of the dispensary, and we talk all about how much it costs to get the medical marijuana card, the difference between the medical marijuana and the recreational marijuana and all that stuff. And the second one is all about the differences between the marijuana, the differences between a hybrid and an indica and a sativa and what's good for what and what edibles they have and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in it, you check that out.
Roker, see what I have on the screen there?
There you go. I appreciate that.
Roker Radio, get it on iTunes and Spotify.
That's right. And if the price is right, I'll just come to your. Well, I won't come to your house, but I'll call you on the phone and just talk to you.
Do you have a what's it called? The thing where like someone talks to you, Cameo?
What do you mean?
Do you have a Cameo?
Do I have
cameos for people?
I'll do a Cameo. Yes.
No, but do you know what Cameo is, right? Like where like Floyd Mayweather will say hi to someone for like $1,000.
Yes, right, exactly. I'll go yay, or it's a slippery slope or whatever. The love of your life. What's a yay from Al Roker Jr.?
Yeah.
The price is right. I'll do it.
What would you charge? $5?
I don't know. Make me an offer. Make me an offer.
The question is, what wouldn't you do for money? That's the better question.
That is a very good question. That's a shorter list.
If someone wanted you to make a video for $5, it's almost not worth your time for $5, is it? Unless the $5 came in, like if I got the $5 immediately, then it would be worth it. But if I had to wait for the $5, how good looking is that black man from a woman named Claire Smith?
Wow. How about that?
Claire's watching apparently. What's up, Claire?
She can't even concentrate on what she's doing.
Oh.
She's mesmerized, just like they're mesmerized by your junk during surgery.
Let's wrap it up with that. Just going back to, because you've had surgeries before.
I have.
Wouldn't you like, if there's no way that I could look at a body laying on the table and not start laughing?
Wow, then I'm glad you're not a doctor, I guess.
Just like, especially if they're naked, like holding
really
up and stuff.
Dude, you're the degenerate doc. This is like an episode of SVU, of like Law and Order SVU. It's like the doctor that molests patients when they go under.
It's like, remember Dr. Giggles?
Yes, right, exactly. Yeah. That would be you.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so Roker has his podcast, Roker Radio. Check that out. And of course, like I said, Roker, it's available on iTunes and Spotify.
That's exactly right.
You can see right there on the screen.
That is exactly right.
Which is pretty nice. Anyways, yeah, we'll be back. We're out. And any final words, Roker?
I guess, yay.
That's for who wanted that?
That's for Chad.
Oh, Chad.
He said he missed it.
Oh, Brian Chahor, what would you do for $10 cash, Roker?
That's a good question. Give me some, give me some ideas. $10 doesn't go very far these days. $10 does not go very far these days.
Thomas Sandoval. Actually, I believe Base and I, Thomas, are going to be doing a podcast very soon this week. So, yeah. There you go. Let's see. Anything else before we wrap up here? Any quick questions?
See, this is like Abe's like 3 of 5 podcasts. This is like his third most important podcast.
No, this is the most important one.
Oh, is it? Is it now? Yeah. It's moved up the list a little bit.
They're all the same.
It's moving up the charts.
It's basically all the same podcast with different names.
Yeah, different names. Yeah.
Every single one talking about Jersey Mike's anyway. So
how they have not sponsored this already, we do not know.
Honestly, this podcast should be sponsored by Jersey Mike's. It's unbelievable. Like, how do we make that happen? Could someone listening get in touch with Jersey Mike's? We'll give you a cut. If you're a salesman, like
no,
Brian,
Brian
Chahor. I know Brian Chahor is a salesman. He's listening right now. He's watching. Okay. Go to Jersey Mike's, Brian, and we'll give you your cut. Whatever you normally get, we'll give you.
No, right? Don't say that.
We're going to get this.
We'll negotiate with him. We'll give you your normal cut. Yeah, my normal cut's 40%.
If he gets us a sponsorship, he can have, not whatever he wants. Look at how greedy Roker is. God.
No, I'm not greedy, but what do you think this is? A Joe Rogan show? What do you think? They're going to sponsor this for $4 million or something? No, they're going to be like, here's $150.
And then he gets his cut. We're stuck with like $9 each.
Exactly.
Oh, look at Brian Chow. Here we go. LOL. I own an ad agency now. Perfect.
Nice.
So that's it. That's it. He's like, see, I knew something good would come out of this.
There we go.
All right. Well, Roker, why did you have to go again? Is it to eat?
No, I just don't want to. I just don't want to be on here for like an hour and a half. We always are like, let's do a real quick one. Let's do a real quick one, real quick. One last thing before we go. One last thing, and I'll let you go. And then it's an hour and 25 minutes later.
You know how long we've been going so far?
An hour.
Yeah, an hour and 4 minutes.
An hour and 4 minutes. Exactly.
You want to be done by 3. It's 3:34 right now.
Exactly.
Okay, so we will wrap it up on this. You're afraid to leave the house because of COVID, okay?
Okay.
Yes,
but you understand that I have all these different comorbidities that make it very bad.
What was it?
Comorbidities.
How do you spell that?
I don't know how you spell it. I didn't know this was a game show.
Comorbidities?
Yes, that's like the pre-existing conditions that are bad for you if you catch COVID. I've had asthma since I was 3 years old. It's a respiratory disease. I have diabetes. I'm black. I'm overweight.
Here it is right here. Comorbidity.
Yeah. What does it say it is?
Simultaneous presence of 2 chronic diseases or conditions in a patient.
Well, there you go.
Again, I don't want to talk to anyone where I have to Google when they talk.
Sorry about that.
Couldn't you have said I have chronic conditions?
Well, I have chronic conditions.
Thank you.
Okay?
Oh, no. Anyway,
yes. You happy?
No, it's fine. It's fine that you don't want to leave the house. I'm just saying, a man who's not going to leave the house anyway, What, you got to go watch the Spice Channel or whatever you do? Like,
Well, no, I would leave. I mean, I would leave the house. I mean, no, I wouldn't leave the house. I don't know when I'm going to leave the house again.
I mean, you have to water that plant. That's one thing.
Well, yes, exactly. That's here. Feed the cats, water the plant.
You don't feed the cats. Your wife does. I guarantee.
I do. I do it once. I do once a day. Yes, I feed them. I give them a snack.
Oh, so you throw them like a treat?
No, we feed them 3 times a day.
What? They eat 3 times a day? Cats?
Yes. These cats are, and they get hangry when they don't eat, and they start jumping all over shit. It's
When they see you eating like
terrible.
these chicken wings and stuff, they're like, "Fuck this guy. Where's my food?"
No, my last cat, Kitty, we would have Thanksgiving dinner. He wouldn't come near the table, anything.
He was a gentleman.
If I have a potato chip, these cats are all over me. They're all over me.
Oh shit! Here we go, Claire checking in. I water the plants too. I knew it.
She does water the plants more than I do.
Claire, do you also honestly do you feed the cats, Claire? Or aren't you guys in the same room anyway? Can't you just come on camera?
No, she's downstairs. I'm on the second floor of the condo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're in the quarantine
At
zone.
least I think she's downstairs.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back, Roker, to doing nothing.
I have to watch my recording of the 11 o'clock news before the 4 o'clock news comes out.
You have 23 minutes to get to it.
That's what I'm saying. So I gotta speed watch the 11 o'clock news because the 4 o'clock news comes on.
All right. Well, go check out Roker Radio, Roker's podcast. Everything you need to know about getting one of those legal weed cards.
Yes,
Which
exactly.
should be
It's actually very informative.
Yeah, I actually heard that one, and it's very interesting.
I
You
appreciate it.
basically just lie and just say you have something wrong with you, and then you get a weed card.
You could. I mean, the doctor's not gonna not take your money. You know what I mean?
The dispensary actually has a doctor that sets it up for you.
They can send you to, right. They take care of everything for you.
So it's like, what's wrong with you? Oh, what are some of the things you could say you have? Like,
and by the way, Brian, I'm a baseball fan, son.
what's that?
He's asking me what's up with the Cubs shirt.
See, I'm wearing the socks, and I'm wearing double,
and wearing the Sox hat. And this is one of the rare times that you will not see me with a hat on.
Oh, Claire said we both feed the cats, so you were lying again.
No, I said we both feed them. I said I feed them their snack at night.
Interesting.
Claire feeds them breakfast and dinner. Or sometimes I'll feed them dinner.
And what's this snack that you give them again?
It's the same thing they got for breakfast and lunch. It's like 1 ounce of food.
Do you give them soft or hard food?
It's hard food. We'll give them.
Soft food is bad for cats and it messes with their teeth.
Well, we'll give them wet food on a Sunday. Because you're also supposed to give them wet food especially when it's hot, because it helps to hydrate them.
Interesting. Well,
it switches things up. I mean, even if you had Jersey Mike's for every meal, every day, 3 times a day, you might get sick of it.
Keyword might.
Might, yes.
The problem with Jersey Mike's is once you eat, and this might ruin our sponsorship. Like,
then don't say it. Then don't say it.
I was gonna say, once you eat Jersey Mike's, it's like you're in the fetal position or on the toilet. So it's not good. You can't, like, if I ate Jersey Mike's every day, I would probably spend 12 hours a day laying on my side.
Okay, stop. Quiet. Inside voice. Screwing up the sponsorship before we even get it.
That's okay. They won't make it this far in the podcast. They're not going to make it an hour and 9 minutes. Then they're going to hear the beginning. Man, these guys love Jersey Mike's. All right. Well, we're out then. We'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you to everybody. Peace out.